Hey, guess what I did? I broke Nathan's room, then I tried walking across the landing and the landing collapsed. Then I fell on top of the sofa and it snapped. Then it fell through the floor and bits of wood flung right at the bookshelves, and the bookshelves tipped over and set on flames, and the cupboards fell off the wall when I was trying to get a CNC packet, and the drawers fell behind the side of the washing machines, and it trigged the washing thing to turn on, and it went bang bang bang, and tipped over, and the floorboards cracked and broke, and the sink in the bathroom knocked the soap bar off the side, and it hit the mirror and boked back into the toilet. Then I fell on the toilet and flushed it. Then I walked out and couldn't fit the through-to-door slot, and the house went boom. Then I went into the shopping center, got in the taxi, and it ran out of fuel, because there was so much weight the wheels popped off and hit the shelves in Home Bargains, and the shelves went down like light dominions. And then I went to sit on the bus, and the bus weighed down on one side and the other's part of the bus was up in the air, and it tipped over on its back. And then I got out and went on the bridge, and the bridge fell down on a ton of cars, and I went flying into a pile of baby Nathans. Got a new house, sat on the bed, and it kept squeaking. And then I tried turning over, and all my weight and force made it worse, because I turned over, and it just sounded like it was gonna collapse. Then it fell through the floorboards, got arrested, went in the jail cell, sat on the bed, and the chain snapped, and the jail bars fell down, and the toilet fell over. Then the whole prison collapsed, and I went into this village, went into the end portal, and all the obsidian towers fell down like a ton of CNC, and I fell on the Ender Dragon, and she suffocated and died, and the floating island fell down in the void, because it couldn't handle my weight. Yehum got Elytra from the boat that collapsed from my weight, and I tried flying with it, and it couldn't fly because I was too fat, and I fell in the void, and I smashed through the void. Then I went into a water park, went in the slide, and the slide snapped and fell in the pool, and I fell off the balcony and landed on Ben, Lucas, Lily, and Wally, and Mr. Bronk. And I went on the rides, and I put so much weight on it that everything snapped, and the kids flew right in the air, and I flew in the air onto the moon, and the moon cracked, and all moon life died because they could handle my CNC roll on stuff, and the sun shrunk, and all the fish died because I fell in the sea, and every drop of water in the world flew up in space and disappeared. Then the grass stopped growing because it couldn't handle me anymore. Even half of the world split off, and all life died and blew up, and I ate a bag of CNC, and I slipped on a chip, and the whole city blew up, and the world was gone forever. Because of me. Don't need to thank me. I'm too fat, I break everything, so thanks to me there's not gonna be any more life like robot life or monster life in game portals, because I destroyed every universe there's, like Sonic, Wally, Toy Story, FNAF, Fredbear's House, McQueen, and I stopped dreams from coming into existence. All because of how lazy and fat I am. Right, GF Nathan to do everything until he dies, and I made hell and heaven die so they all couldn't survive there, to even Jesus couldn't survive in God because of me, haha. Then TH World responded, and I got into the school, and sat on the table, and half in the table went flying with Nathan and Ben on it. Then I jumped off the balcony, and it snapped off, and believe Nathan, Ben, and Ashley and Shay and Lucas banged their heads, and it fell on top of Lily, Sakura, and Sophie and Daniel Wetland, and I went out, got on the bouncy castle, and it deflated because of my weight, and the kids got crushed by me.